Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. You're going to come out, and then I'm going to take a pump here. I'm going to turn that one round. I'm going to drop that one in there like that, and I'm going to put a power cable right next to it. And then I'm going to turn you round, and I've now got a pump pushing that through down to here. Then I'm going to go to here. I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to remove that one there. I'm going to take a pump, drop it onto there, and then put that one on with that on there. And then I've got a pump that's pushing that through as well. That should help push that through. There we go. That's now pushing that through a little bit faster, which is going to help. I mean, yes, the electricity situation right this second is a little bit low. It's a little bit dire. I got 9 gigawatts of power. This is starting to pick back up again with our solar panels. We've got 114,000 solar panels. And that is a dire situation for us. We do not have enough solar panels. I'm slowly getting, like, right here, we've got power shortages. Everything else is now falling into place here. It's just I'm still waiting on the plastic. I've got the rest of the panels being brought in. They're all going into place. The rest of everything is going into place. This is just about finished now. It's just Roboports. Roboports in vast, vast numbers is what we need. I'm going to do another Roboport build, I think. Before I do that, though, I am going to go back over this, and I'm going to finish putting in all of these squares. It's taking quite a bit to, like, I kind of knew that this conversion would take a while, but I feel it's the right move to make, because we've, like, the solar field has gotten so vast, and there are so few robot charging points anywhere in the solar field that it does cause problems for us. It definitely causes problems for the robots. Like, to be able to get across that solar field is quite the undertaking for the poor robots. They just can't do it. They cannot get all the way across there properly. They end up running out of power. You to there, and then I want these two in here. Like that. I think that's everything. What about in here? I've put those into place now. Right. That's good. We'll leave that go for a minute. We'll leave that run. You're going okay here as well. You're pumping that through. We've got power coming back up. Slowly. Yeah, that power is coming back up. I don't think we're ever going to get back to our 60 frames a second. Well, we could do. We might. We might. It's just going to take a little while, I think. If we can do it. There is definitely suspicion involved as to whether or not it's even possible to get all the way back to fully self-sustainable on frame rates. I really don't know. The new update might help us. I mean, I need to wait for a few of the patches and just make sure it's a little bit more stable because of just how big I've got stuff here. I kind of want to make sure that I do have things fully set up before I start trying anything clever. I'm not going to go too early jumping into the next patch. Because if I jump into it too quickly, we could end up causing ourselves some problems. See, here, that's Ryder. That Roboport right there is Ryder. We've got Meredith Wyatt, Hitman 1422, Snow Fox, and Snow Fox again. Snow Fox, you're being greedy there with 2 of them. Ryder over here, you're going to have 23 new robots. I got another one now. Another one. How many am I getting? They keep bringing me more robots. No, they're not. I think my robots are actually going out and doing things. That's why I'm getting a few extra ones coming in. That's probably what it is. And what have I got? Yeah, 110,000 logistics bots up in the air. So now we'll go back up to the actual Roboport construction area, which is up this way. And I'll let them keep building. I've got, I think, iron is going to be our next big thing. This is going to be the problem. I've got no iron, and I'm running low on steel as well. Steel is trickling down. I got 115,000 steel plates. But iron seems to be the big thing. Iron plate right there. I'm missing all of these. All of the circuits are missing. Electronic circuits, I guarantee the electronic circuits are not working properly because I'm missing iron on them. Look, I've got copper in there. Copper in that one. It's that one there in the middle. I have got no iron in those chests. I need iron. I need vast quantities of iron ore. So that's what we got to do. We got to get the iron ore. I've got iron ore coming out here. And that's working. It's coming across this bit and it's going up to those. And we've got vast robot highways running them through. I've got no iron down there. I've got a bit of iron down over here. This is chasing up through, going into there. Yeah, that's working fine. That's bringing in more iron ore into the various different areas. We've got all of this over here. They're taking every single little bit of that as well. This is constant flow. So I got iron over there. The only way I'm going to be able to bring that in close enough to be able to be picked up by the robots is a big belt that will run back over this way. And the same with that. I will need to run a big belt back down over to here somewhere. And I think right now that would be our best option. Rather than trying to do anything too clever, which would not actually be clever in the slightest, it would just be stupid. I think we need to build a belt from there over to this way, another belt from up there down, and bring it over this way, and then have a whole line of chests down here that they can just take that iron from and then run it down here. We've got some smelters over there, and then I got more smelters down over here. If I look in here and I go iron, we have a shortage of iron ore as well. I got the gear wheels. I'm making gear wheels. They're fine. But it's the other bit. So we want to go all the way. That's our next mission, is we need to head up there. In order to do that, I'm going to need more express transport. No, I don't need more express transport belts. I think that will be all right. I'm going to need a few things to be brought up there. But I think overall, we're not going to have any issues. I've just got a bit of a slow walk now, all the way up to the top. One slight problem we're going to have with this little bit of work that I want to do is all of the trees. It's going to take a while for the construction robots to move them. I mean, it's not like a major issue. It's definitely not a major issue. It's not one that we need to get too concerned about. Something else I was thinking about is, like, the number of robots we've got. The actual number of robots is not an issue. That's not a problem. So long as they're in storage, it's not going to be slowing anything down. The problem arises when those robots are flying. So maybe it would be better if I did employ more belts, like I'm about to build here. Bring those belts in and try to keep the robots centered around here. They've got less distance to fly, and ultimately we'll have less robots. Less robots in the air at any one time. And that will preserve our frame rate. So we'll be able to work faster, we'll be able to get through more stuff. And then right at the end, when I've got an actual million robots made, that is when I then launch the final devastating bit and we start trying to get those robots in the air. Because the key is getting a million robots flying. And that is considerable. I feel that is considerably more difficult than just the basic bit that I want to do. And it's quite a challenge, I feel. It is definitely quite a challenge. Right, one thing I am going to have to do that I should have thought of before, which I didn't, is I'm going to need to go like this. So I'll bring these up. I've got plenty of logistics robots that can help out with this. So I'm going to go and walk over into the middle of this ore patch. And then I'm going to clear the trees off of it. And I'm also going to order the trees to be cleared off of the next one. It's very difficult to get through here sometimes. I know you can go and blow stuff up, and you can burn it, and things like that. I don't like to do that. It just feels like a waste. It really does. I genuinely feel like I'm wasting timber when I go and do things like that. So I'm going to start out here, and I'm going to do a big chunk. I'm going to go out over here. It's going to go out to that one, and it's going to come down to there. That will cover the entire area. There we go. There. It's going to cover that entire area right there. My own robots are going to go out, and they're going to take a load, and that's going to come back in. We'll let them carry on with that bit. And then I'm going to go up here, and I need to extract this. Not only am I going to extract all of these trees, I'm also going to request a bit of landfill be brought up for this one. So I'm going to extract trees out to there like that. And then I'm going to go landfill I don't know if the robots are going to cooperate with the landfill request. They may not. I'm hoping they do, because it means that I will actually be able to extract all of this iron properly. It's difficult to put down all of the grid of... Alright, I'm going to drop that right down to there. It's difficult to put down a full grid of miners right onto the coast. That's quite a tricky thing to actually complete. So I can bring that over there. I've got plenty of coal. That one's already being brought out. And I got that one there. There isn't anything else I want at the moment. What have I got up here? This is... I think that's just worms there. I think that's all just worms. No way of actually finding out. So we're not going to try anything clever up there. I have got iron up there, but that's beyond the wall. I've got one bit there. And then I got more iron out here, but that's beyond another wall. I've got my wall defenses. That's the only other bit of iron is here, and I may end up having to do a big belt to bring that in. Right. Let's not worry too much about it for a minute. How many belts am I going to want to move that lot? As many as possible, really. We really want to be moving as much ore as possible. That many? Tell you what, that seems like it's doing a pretty good job there. Right, you look at all of this. Bringing that through there. All of that coal coming in here. Right, we're using a lot of this coal here. Going through that little lot of spreaders and so on. It's doing a nice job. So I can take a copy. I'll take a copy of this a minute. Copy that. And I copy that one there. What have I got on this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, it is 12. Right. I have a 12 wide strip on here. That is going to go there. That would be a 12 wide strip to go right the way through. So to start off with, I need to establish where that strip is going to... It's going to go to there. That square there is where it's going to go first. So I need to clear the middle of that strip there. And then I'm going to go back this way. All the way back over to here. Clear every single little bit. Yes, it's going to take a long time to clear that. Quite frankly, I don't care. It's 34,000 bits of... Actually, 34,000 bits of timber are not going to take very long. Not for us. Not for our robots. And I'm hoping that it's the landfill that's going to take the time. And what I might have to do for the landfill is actually just do that myself. Next, I want to go here. And I want to do the same again. Only this time, we're going to run our line down through the middle down here. And it's going to come down to that point there. So that is fully removed. And then finally, one more bit. Where's that going to go? Do I want to bring it to that side? I think I actually want to go over by one more square. So I'll bring that over to there, like that. And then I will turn the corner. And I will go over to here, and I will run that down to there. And that's where we're going to come out with our robots down there. That will be the final point where we come out. So we're going to run along there, down here. It is that one, isn't it? No. It's that one there. Along there, down here. It's going to come out on that area there, which will then be able to spread down here and down to the main base. And then that one is going to run straight down there. And I think I should bypass the stone that I've got right there. So instead, what I'll do is I will take that. And I'll go out like this. And then that's just going to allow me to bring the track out a little bit further. It's just going to weave... Come to here, out that way, down there, and then back in there. Yeah. That's all we're going to need to do. I don't need to do anything too fancy on it, just as long as I can keep it out the way. And then I'll be able to put the mining drills in on the stone, and we can bring that down as well if we want to. So the next bit I want is landfill. So that I can put the landfill down in there. And I think the best way to actually do the landfill will be to have my own robots do that. Because I don't believe the construction robots are going to bring that up properly like we want. So if I request some landfill here, and I request 2,000 landfill like that, that will fill up 2 lines of squares on there. And then I can start going over this way. I've got 100 robots on me. They're not launching. Right, I'm still carrying them. Are these all assigned? Let's have a look. I've got well over 20,000 robots, construction robots, on their way up here, and all the rest of them, you can see the number is very quickly. I mean, we're only on 20 frames a second. We're running at 1/3 speed because all the construction robots are coming out. And logistics robots, I've now got a good 115,000 of them in the air. It's dropped down slightly, 110,000 now. Construction robots down to less than 100, and boom. There we go. All 24,816 construction robots are flying. I've now got a very slow walk up this way. And I'm up to the big patch up here. I'm curious if my own robots are now going to start trying to come out and help us out with this a little bit. We've got construction bots on their way up here, ready to go and do things. If I look there, I'm hoping I do that. Alright. I don't want to get any closer to that. I'm going to go over here a little bit. I'll go up next to that robot. That Roboport there. Reason being is I don't want to get too far away from any Roboports. I want to stay close to them so that the logistics bots that are on their way with my 2,000 landfill, I've got 2,000 on the way, they will actually get up here and then we can put the landfill down here. Mining drills is going to be the next thing. I won't worry about mining drills for a minute. Okay. So that bit is underway. Down here, I've got some bots coming up. But you can see, right, we're going to have some issues with this. I think the best thing now to have a look at this is I am going to go into the F4 bit. They can cause game issues and performance issues. Yeah, we know that. Show logistics robots on map. Right there. Press F4 and then go to the map like this. There. Have a look at that. So I've got trails of these running up through. We've got massive amounts of these queuing up around every single Roboport. All the way from down here. Right? It's just a massive, long line of queues. And this is what takes so long. This is why it all takes so long. Because of the sheer quantity. And that right there is another big mass of them queuing up. And then we've got the rest of our robots doing all of their normal stuff anyway. What's going on here? Oh, I've just got a whole load of them coming out. I might be running out of power on some of them as well. So I've got power issues. I've got every issue you can think of right now. And I've only got 18 frames a second. So let's get rid of that. We've seen what they're doing. They are going utterly crazy, which is absolutely fantastic. It really is. But strangely... Oh, I've got a little bit of wood that I've taken out. Most of the timber up here, like, the robots have already been, they've already established that they've already decided to come and grab that for themselves. What I'm doing is not making any difference to that. What I want to do is I want to see where the logistics bots are with my landfill. It's got to be here somewhere, right? They're all on their way, and they're spreading out between all of these. They should be bringing them up. Somewhere I should have a few thousand logistics robots bringing me some landfill, and I don't know where they are. Right, they could be anywhere. I did have some other... No, I think I got rid of all of the other chests for landfill. Now, I've got landfill down here. No, that's oil squares in there that we went and made. Where did I build the landfill square? Did I build that near... Oh, down near the stone. There it is. It's that one. Right. There, I've got landfill being made over here. I've got... Is that a construction bot there? I've actually got to wait there. That's a logistics bot. So where are you taking that? He's going over there somewhere. And I've got no sign anywhere of robots bringing me... Where's my landfill? There's my landfill. I've got these chests over here. They are still being used. So I've got some landfill is coming up across here. A little trail of a line of it. And it's trickling up across here. Right there. Spreading out here. That's about the lead of the line right there. They've got a really long way to go before they get anywhere close to where I am. I'm sitting up there patiently waiting for my landfill to turn up. Oh no, I've got... No, they've actually gone further than I thought. There, we're heading out across the water. Oh dear. There's one over there, and there's one. They're coming... no, they're heading down that way now. And there's a few. They've actually gone past that long bit. Which means that they're now coming up the coast. I think these are the ones in the lead now, as these down here. They're just like the final sprint for them to come. I'm going to be waiting a little while for that landfill to turn up, I feel. So while we wait for that, I think that we need to start on the next bit, because the construction bots are doing a reasonable job of removing timber. Right, I've got a little bit of a corridor all the way along here that is just about done, and then this is being removed quite effectively as well. So we will take that one, and we're going to cut this line all the way through here. That power line is going to be cut right the way through there. There's 52 power lines through there. So I've got power that will go up that side, and then all the way over here the power goes up that, so it's actually going to go up round there. I'm going to have to be careful of that. I may end up doing something so that we can replace those power lines. Here I've got to be even more careful, otherwise I'm going to end up with bits that aren't joined together at all. So we'll come back to that in a little while, I think. And then I'm going to go over here. And that paste that I had set up ready, we're going to start that from here. I got 12 lines running along here. 12 is probably too many. I'm thinking that I do want to have 12 from this point. Although that's probably still too many. Okay, I accidentally slid there when I placed it down. I've put too many. So I'm going to go with a full deconstruction print on there. I'm just going to remove the whole lot. There, boom, gone. And then I can do that again. So I want to go to paste in here. And I drop that one down right there, like that. And that's better. So I can bring that one along here. And on again, and it needs to go up to here. And then we've got to work on a corner right there. And then once I've worked on that corner, this one I then need to bring down here. Can I put that in the middle of the two? I can. I can drop that in there. And just get one of them established in there. And I could probably do the same up here, actually. If I just bring that down a little bit. There. Bring that to there. And move it up and drop another one in there. That will do just fine on that. And then I can do the same on here. Bring it down one more. And click that one into there. I won't do any more. I'll join the other bits up when I come over and I start connecting these bits in here. So then we go back over this side, and I'm now looking at this, and I'm wondering, do I need a full 12 running from this point? You know, I don't think it's going to hurt having 12. I probably don't. I'd probably only want, like, 8 in there rather than 12, but honestly, I don't think it's going to make much difference. So if I go like that, and then I just press and hold, and just use the A key and slide us all the way back over here like this, I've then got a nice big line that runs all the way through there. And then it's this one here is the next bit, bringing it down through here. That's going to take a little bit more to establish. Now, up here, I've got some landfill queuing up there, waiting. Where am I? I'm right there. Have I picked up any landfill yet? More to the point, are any of the other robots bringing landfill over here yet? I don't think they are. I'm going to come over here a little bit like that. I've got one bit of landfill there waiting. We're up to 23 frames. We're slowly increasing our number of frames. But, yeah, nothing is going to be very fast on that. So I've established a line all the way along there. We're still waiting for other bits to be removed. And then we're waiting on this. Roboport production should start to increase with the plastic going in, because that means that we should be able... There, look, we're now starting to feed the plastic down here into the red circuit production, which is quite an essential part of red circuit production, because all you need is the green circuits and the plastic, and then the copper. So you don't actually need iron for that. The iron is needed for the green ones, but I'm hoping that, like, the overall, it's going to work out, hopefully. This is also a really... The F4 thing is another really good way to find out where your robots are. Like, if you've got missing robots. These over here, I don't like the way that they're going back over there. Like, that's my landfill that's supposed to be coming up here. And it's getting to that point and it's running back over to there. And then it's trying to go again. Although these up here, they're getting to that point and then they're coming over here. So, yes, they are painfully slow. And it's going to take a long time for that landfill to get up here. But at least it's on its way. We can at least say that it is on its way. It's coming over, even if it is taking a horribly long time to get here. There's not a lot that we can do about that. Coal, I'm now using quite a lot of coal. I'm bringing that in, but that's going across this bit. And this bit of the field, it's struggling to move it. We will eventually have the Roboports filled in here, so they will be able to move faster. And this seems to be the biggest issue at the moment. It's not so much the entities that we've got, rather than their route finding, because I'm still putting down a whole load of Roboports and I'm ripping up Roboports and I'm moving them around. That seems to slow things down more than anything else. This doesn't help either, admittedly. Having it working like that, I'm thinking maybe I should have had the whole trees being removed at an earlier date. And I might do that with that patch of iron there and that patch of iron there. If we can get that removed, then it'll make it easier for establishing a big belt. And I'm kind of thinking down here, because I've got 615 million iron there, another 500 million over there. These patches of iron are quite generous in their size. They're very generous sized patches of iron. It's just taking a while to get through them all. And this. This is the bit that is bugging me. They're going up to that point, and then they're turning round, and they're going straight back down to the same one. They're just going to this one. And that doesn't seem to be changing at all. So I've got some of them have come past, but most of them are not. As long as they get to... When they get to that point, they go. But that line coming off of that one Roboport there, they're not going to change. These, they seem like they are changing. They're coming down over here. Where are you? Are you going all the way over to that one? Looks like it. I guess it doesn't really matter. And then they... That's brilliant. That is, like, brilliant and utterly ridiculous what they're doing. Look at this. It is absolutely ridiculous. At least they're getting up. And I'm now actually able to put some of this down. We're getting through it. This is painfully slow. This is just painful. Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. We've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.